All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Beers in a Parking Lot, featuring CZ from the lovely hockey rink parking lot in my pitch black surrounding. I got some surprise guests here today, my friends. A lot of you know me from Bears and Beers podcasts. I have my two Bears and Beers compadres with me. I have Walker and Flipka also joining in on this lovely edition of Beers in a Parking Lot. What's up, boys?
How are you doing, CZ?
Glad to see you guys are in the car. I'm not sure where you guys are parked, but I like it. I like the dark surroundings. That's how we do it on Beers in a Parking Lot.
Parked in my garage right now.
Hey, whatever works, boys. Whatever works.
Yeah, I'm in my garage as well. My wife thinks I'm crazy, but I really want to be part of this podcast, so I'm in.
That's what I like to hear, boys. So, those of you that are watching, you guys know the three of us from Bears and Beers podcasts. During the season, we talk about bears and we talk about beers, and then I've kind of gone off the rails and done my own thing here with Beers in a Parking Lot. And Flipka and Walker enjoy it. They wanted to jump on in. So we're happy to have them on this week's episode. So I'm going to start off. I'll talk about what beer I'm going to have. Now these guys will, and then we'll pop them. And as you guys know, we like to take rips here. So we'll take a couple rips. So I will be talking about Temporal Purgatory from 18th Street Brewery in Hammond, Indiana. It's a session pale ale, an American pale ale, about 5.8% ABV. Nice tall boy 16-ouncer here. Some good artwork on the can. That's all I'll talk about right now until we start gripping and ripping in a few minutes. Walker, what do you got, buddy?
I got from Buckle Down Brewery, one of our favorite breweries in Lyons, Corduroy Brown. It's an American brown IPA. The only other brown IPA I've had is the Dogfish Head. It's Indian Brown IPA, so I'm excited to try this one. 6.2, I believe. It's got El Dorado, Simcoe, and Laurel hops, which I don't think I've had Laurel hops before. So it's a first treat. This is a perfect Beers in a Parking Lot gift for me here.
That's a great way. That's a nice Beers in a Parking Lot surprise. A new hop to the party.
It is, and it's
what do you got for it, buddy?
If you like CZ.
Flipka, what do you got?
Okay, if you guys remember the Packers rant that I had, I kind of went off on everything Wisconsin and Kenosha in particular, in the bar scene in Kenosha. But this particular brewery, I have to make an exception for. This is Public Craft Brewing Company out of Kenosha, Wisconsin. And the beer that I'm excited to try tonight, I've heard a lot about it. It's the Bomb Pop Sour. It is a Berliner Weiss. If you see the can here, some nifty artwork. It looks like the old Bomb Pop from your childhood. And I'm pretty excited to try this. 5.5% ABV. It's ready to get rocked, boys.
All right. Here's the deal, boys. Hold your beer up to the mic. On the count of three, we're going to let it pop. We're going to take some rips, and then we will go around and discuss what we like and dislike. All right? On the count of three, boys, let it rip. 1, 2, 3. And take a couple rips, my friends.
Here we go. Rip away. Oh, yeah.
That's a tasty little beverage I'm having here.
Woo.
Terry, I
need another.
Flipka, did that bomb pop like explode in your mouth or what?
Oh, it was like childhood just came flooding back with my first rip. I've got to keep going, boys. You discuss.
While you guys take some rips, I'll talk about Temporal Purgatory. Again, this is Temporal Purgatory. Wow. It's a session pale ale from 18th Street Brewery in Hammond, Indiana. Very good brewery. They put a lot of good beers out. This is a nice, easy, light drinking American pale ale, session pale ale. It's got good flavor to it. Not real heavy. Hold on, you guys know how I like to do it. This is kind of like Barstool pizza reviews. Okay, one bite knows the rule and take 10 bites. I'm going to take about 10 rips. Real good, light drinking, good flavor, not bitter at all. Just a lot of good taste, a lot of good flavor to it, and it's very light, easy going down. Doesn't make you feel bloated or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure I will have this completely gone by the time Walker and Flipka are done. So I'm going to pass it on. I'll be back in a little bit to talk about my CZ rating at the end, but Temporal Brewery, 18th Street Brewery, Temporal Purgatory, very good beer. Walker, what do you got, buddy?
Yeah, so Corduroy Brown. To be honest, it tastes just like a maltier IPA. So if you're having a normal IPA, West Coast style, just imagine a little bit more malt to it, which, A lot of these are more bitter, and this one is a little less of a bitter IPA. Overall, pretty damn good. I wouldn't say it's top notch. It's like not an 8 or 9. The belts are suspenders over there. I would probably rate that one higher. But this one's pretty damn good. It is filling though, so on a day like today with the snowstorm here in Chicago, it is a perfect snowstorm gift.
Why'd you take a couple more rips while Flipka talks? Flipka, what do you got for us, buddy, on the Bomb Pop treat?
Guys, I tell you what, now I know what all the fuss is about. Okay, there are sporadic releases during the year for this particular beer, and it sells out fairly quickly. I was lucky to get my hands on a 4-pack, and I mean, this is probably, it's not your normal beer. Obviously, it's a sour, but I tell you, the taste of this just brings you back. I can down probably the whole 4-pack before you get done with your rating.
Hey, Flipka, speaking of hands, those are some serious Bears gloves there, my friend.
I don't know if you can see them here, but you put them together, you got yourself some kick-ass shit.
I got that. I like it.
You put those two together, you got some kick-ass shit.
And I'm wearing my Clark W. Griswold hat.
Yeah, see, listen, you're going old school. You got the Bomb Pop. You got the Clark Griswold hat. I'm very excited about what's going on there.
This is like 1985 revisited, boys.
Don't wish.
All right, so before we get into our final few rips and give each of our ratings on our beer, I do want to mention our sponsor, Northern Gills. Northern Gills is a clothing company run by all of our buddies out in Indiana. They put together some nice clothing. www.northerngills.com. There is a 20% off promo code that Scooter Beasley put in action last night. CZ20 will get you 20% off any purchase you make. CZ20. Check it out, www.northerngills.com. Pick yourself up a nice polo that you can wear while you're drinking maybe some temporal purgatory. So I'm going to take my rip, let you know what the rating is.
Question for you. Do you prefer the quarter zip or the polo from Northern Gills?
Well, I really enjoy the polo. It's a comfortable shirt, but I do like the quarter zip as well. No, not gonna lie. They make a quality clothing over there.
Top notch. How about you, Flipka? You're a quarter zip guy, right?
Actually, I've got my eye on a hoodie right now, so I'm probably going to punch the old 20% coupon code in there thanks to CZ.
CZ20, boys.
By the weekend.
CZ20. All right. We're coming for you.
I'll take my final rip, and then we'll pass it on. So let me get my rips here.
Oh, yeah. Just look at it.
Yep.
All right. Temporal Purgatory from 18th Street Brewery. 5.8% ABV. Session Pale Ale. I'm going to give this 7.9. Light going down. Good flavor. I would like it to be maybe a little bit hoppier. But for a Session Pale Ale, is what you expect. I'm going to say 7.9 on the CZ scale. Walker, what do you got for us?
Yeah, so Cooler Brown from Buckle Down Brewery Lions, American Brown IPA. Solid beer. Just think a West Coast IPA, just a lot more maltier. If I'm going with them, I'll probably have the Boston Suspenders though over this beer. So I'm just gonna match their ABV on this one. It's gonna be a 6.2 on the old CZ scale for me, boys.
All right, I like that.
Okay.
Flipka, what do you got? A couple rips and then let us know, buddy.
Yep, let's take a couple more rips here. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Okay, so we have the Bomb Pop Sour here, the Berliner Weiss from Public Craft Brewing Company, Kenosha, Wisconsin. And for sentimental reasons here, I'm going to give this a 8.5 on the CZ scale.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
The 85 Bears.
Oh, okay.
That was CZ number at Camp Carthage too, right?
All right, so
Excuse me?
That was CZ's number at Carthage too, 85.
85 was my number.
Yes, sir.
So real quick before we take off, I want to thank Walker and Flipka for jumping on here with us and making this a surprise. And this is something I'm hoping I can get them on a little bit more often as well, because there's nothing wrong with drinking a beer in your car in a parking lot or a garage.
Yeah.
Again, check out northerngills.com, CZ20 for 20% off. And also a quick plug for our podcast. Check us out at Bears and Beers 4 on Twitter. We are going to get together this weekend and put out a podcast, a Super Bowl podcast, pre and post game, giving our thoughts on what we're going to see this weekend. So feel free to check that out. That's where I hand the hosting duties back over to Walker, and Flipka and I just go on crazy rants. So at Bears and Beers 4, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Walker can drop the TikTok following for you as well. But give us a check out this weekend if you want to hear some Super Bowl talk.
Yeah, Bears and Beers on TikTok, Bears and Beers on YouTube. And CZ, what's the address on YouTube for Beers in a Parking Lot, CZ?
All you need to do is just search Beers in a Parking Lot with CZ, and it'll pull up my channel. And feel free to jump on there and subscribe to them, because I'm going to be putting these out. You guys know my son has practice a few times a week, and every time I'm at the rink, I'm doing one of these. So
beautiful.
That's it, boys. I appreciate you guys jumping on, and for all you fans out there, feel free to grab some of these beers and let us know what you think. All right, until next time, everybody. See you guys.
All right.
Thanks for having us, CZ.